been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. The Vikings carried along the wall. Moves it to Brock. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Moves it quickly over to Connor. There he is on the backhand. Scores! The mighty Quinn delivers. Hughes makes it count.
If he gets up and advances with the play, he's going to be the benefactor with the goal, but he started and finished the play.
Been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area. And when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Golden Sticks lead it 1-0. And off the draw, they take the puck. Taken by Ekblad. Quick pass to Connor. Back to the point and set it up. Glove save by the goalie. Feeds it on over to point. They've got numbers here. Here's the pass. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate?
Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
Elmira's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that's going to be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it.
We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Dorfia's put on the play, which resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
And he makes the save on the play. And there's another stop. Quick pass across to Ekblad. Relentless pressure and a great save. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear, and they have done that here. Quick feed to Terry. Gives him a trick with that. Puck moved over to Toffoli. Up by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
What save! And he elects to play the puck. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Takes a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Brilliant save, running perfectly. Grabbed along the board by Toffoli. Denies him again.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save.
Well, as a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. Turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Denies him.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent opponent, so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Looks to pass it to point. The Golden Sticks have it in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. The Golden Sticks power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he takes the dish. Drives to the sweet spot. They score! And Clutch gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. I love the recognition of knowing that you can win that space battle. And that's exactly what it is. It is a fight for that space. And you've got to use your body to position to protect the puck, to shield it, to get that power move off, to be able to get the shot. That's just a beautiful play.
The Vikings take the lead after that last goal. Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counterpunch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
And he slides it quickly to Smith. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Elmira's going to play it from the corner. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Golden Sticks gain possession. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Good use of the body on the play. Taken along the wall by McCabe. And he lowers the boom there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And that's poked away by Anderson. Loses the coverage there. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Demko.
Demko's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Comes up with the stop. Elmira's going to hold him against the wall. He tips it. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Demko's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Sends a pass over. McKinnon's got it against the boards. The Golden Sticks gain control of it. Pass across to Hintz. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Trying to get it out of their own end. Gets the puck out of the zone, and that'll do it for this period. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Ottinger's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
And that one's turned away. Moves it to McAvoy. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Connor. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Vikings gain control of the puck against the wall. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. And he's ridden off the puck. Slides into Dorofiev. From point blank. Big time stop. And that's deflected. The Golden Sticks have it now. Puck scooped up by Smith. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Elmira's got it along the wall. Well saved made by Demko. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Hegel's been showing signs of frustration, just on a pointless streak right now. And as a player, you really want to feel like you contribute. You can do lots of things well, but when you don't get on the score sheet, you don't feel like you're doing much.
Back underway, they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Vikings ready to go on the attack. Sylvan Lake's got possession here in the neutral zone. Elmira's gained possession along the boards. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. The Golden Sticks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Slafkovsky. Here's an odd man rush. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Moves it quickly over to Gauthier. And now he angles it across to Kembo. Cuts into the paint. Moves the puck. Dishes it to Beniers. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Quick pass to Dillon. Just a great defensive read there. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's 2-1. The Vikings get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the slot, wrist shot, shuts them down.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there. Onster's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Sylvan Lake's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Slides the puck over. Dumps it into the ozone. Here's a chance, sets it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sylvan Lake's got possession of the puck. Toffoli's got it in the defensive end. Feeds the puck over. Scores! They tie it up!
Wow, working hard to get to the game plan with good habits. They're back to evens. I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, and he got some wood on it and carried it.
The Golden Sticks have been dressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Elmira's won the draw in the neutral zone. Bedard's got it in the offensive zone. Cuts it on in. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Pulls it in front. And that goes off a stick. Passes the puck over to
but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Everybody lines in for the faceoff. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Battle along the boards. Drag along the boards by Bratt. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. And turns aside the slapper with ease. And he fights off another save.
Has had multiple scoring chances and good looks in this game. Finally drops it. You can certainly tell that he's happy about that one. I just love this game overall, though. He's been dominating in terms of offensive numbers. Just the way he's handled the puck, the way he's just been a magician in and around the net to create his own space, and he finally gets rewarded for it.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. McKinnon's won the draw here in their own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Puck picked up by Bedard. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. When a game is tight, everyone wants to contribute and get on the score sheet here, but when it's your leader, it just sends a real nice message to your entire group. I mean, just look at the bench right now. Everyone's up. There's the energy right now. I expect these next few shifts to really sway the momentum in this game.
The Vikings needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
It's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they've dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent. That's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Sylvan Lake's got control of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Oh, my! Takes the shot! Denies him on the one-timer!
Monster's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Off the draw, they take possession. Elmira's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Demko's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Golden Sticks have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. And they'll start with possession. Slides it diagonally to Kirkland. Too many bodies in the way. Looks to get the puck over to McCabe. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Blocked by Huttinger. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! Denied by the defender. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Monsters made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Elmira's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Sylvan Lake's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Vikings take possession in the defensive end. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Elmira's on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance. You want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Elmira's on the attack. The Vikings gain control of the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off. If he can get off. Here's a collision with some authority. Can't hang on after that hit. Elmira's got a hold of it along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. At a great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
And he tackles the poke check there. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Now he slides it up to McKinnon. Too much congestion in front. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Quick feed to Shea. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that's deflected. Here's a short pass to Point. Sylvan Lake's got the puck along the boards. Shuts him down.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Bedard's got the puck. Hammers a shot. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Lambert's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. Came up with a nice save. Feeds the puck across to Pratt. Picked up along the boards by Crosby. The Vikings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Slides it up to Granlund. Feeds the puck to Ekblad. And now he moves it to Crosby. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
Elmira is working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structured. It needs to act.
And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Vikings with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed, I might add. The empty netter, that's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up.
And now it's over to Norris. Big hit. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Goalie's at the bench. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. But you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Sylvan Lake's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Smith won it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Scores! What a play!
We're going to talk about the goal, but getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister. That's a great goal. Simply gotten worse, and after that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team. Just look at him going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Elmire's won the faceoff at center. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. And with the victory, the series lead now shifts to a 2-1 advantage on their side.
I really like the response in their game to break the tie in this series and get ahead 2-1, James. It's all about habits, finding ways to apply pressure to your opponent. And now with that lead, you have applied pressure. So if you can get the next win, man, Game 4 is going to be interesting.
Well, I certainly had a great...